Welcome, friends. I am so excited that you are here, and you are not here by mistake. Either you have had a little nudging that has brought you here, or a friend who has been nudging you to come here. Also, happy Mother's Day to all of our mamas, whether it be a mama in waiting, the babies are in your lap in heaven next to you, or they have fur. We love all the mamas, whether you are a mother figure or not at all. I just want to welcome you here, and I am so that have literally changed the way that I mom. And I have a few friends who are also going to share with you how they have helped them also. I now have the energy and patience to no longer be running on fumes and leave my family with the leftovers every single day. And a true blessing to be able to feed my family the full cake, the entire platter first, rather than let them get the crumbs at the end of the day. I don't know if that is something that you also find yourself running into, but it was a big struggle as a mom in my running the family, and it has made a huge difference. Jamie?
Hi.
In motherhood?
Yes, it's definitely changed me I have way more energy. Before I'd get home from work and we would just want to like veg out on the couch basically. And now we can go run around and play and have fun, which is so much better than what we were before. And I used to suffer from migraines a lot, and I have barely had any since starting this journey. So huge game changer. And I think it's definitely benefiting my kiddo as well. So very excited.
That is huge. Migraines are terrible,
Yes.
terrible. And even if you had the energy with the migraines, you still basically cannot do anything. And I can 100% agree that I'm sure that she is so dang excited that you are not having the migraines, because you get to be with her instead of suffering through a migraine. That is so exciting. I had no idea that you even struggle with migraines.
Yes. So.
Joni, would you like to share? Am I frozen?
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yes.
I can hear you.
So I started on Plexus about 4 years ago, simply because a friend of mine just wouldn't leave me alone about it. I'm going to be real honest. And in that time, it has truly changed my life. In my mid-20s, I was diagnosed with pernicious anemia. Had it pretty severe. I was actually in a wheelchair for about 6 months before they figured out what prescription medications would work for me. Fast forward 20 years, I was still dealing with chronic anemia, low hemoglobin. I would have to have my blood tested every 3 months. And usually 2 times a year, I would need to get platelets for critically low hemoglobin. And I was just exhausted, constantly exhausted. I went in and I had my blood drawn. I was kind of borderline. And about 3 weeks later, a friend of mine gave me the Slim and the X Factor to start. So I started on it, went back to the doctor about 10 weeks later. The doctor called me and said, "Hey, I need you to come to the office tomorrow. We need to redo your blood work." Typically what that meant was I was going to be getting platelets. Well, instead, this time I walked in and she said, "Your hemoglobin is probably the best that I've seen it in the 15 years that you've been coming to me." She said, "But I need to redo your blood because I just need to make sure. So she did another blood draw. A couple days later, I got a phone call and said, not exactly sure what's going on, but your hemoglobin is much better than what it was a couple weeks ago. She said, but I want to see you again in 6 weeks. 6 weeks later, I went through the whole ordeal again, got my blood drawn. She called me and she said, I need you to come back in. We're going to do another blood draw. And at that point, I was just really super annoyed. And I was like, whatever, I'm coming in, but I'm not paying for another office visit. So I went in, she redrew my blood. And my hemoglobin was about a little over 9. It was, I don't remember exactly, but I want to say it was like a 9.4, which for me was amazing. For most people, that's still really low. So 6 weeks later went by, I had another blood draw, and I was talking to my friend that night, and she had said, you know what, you need to reorder your Plexus if you're going to continue to take it. She said, I gave you 2 months worth. I need you to order it now. And I made the comment, I don't really know if it's really working for me. I don't know what's going, I haven't really noticed a difference. My 2 kids just about killed me. And then Jennifer mentioned something about my hemoglobin levels. So I thought, you know what, maybe this is it. So I did. I reordered the Plexus. And since that time, I have not had to have platelets. For 20 years, I had to get platelets a minimum of once a year, usually twice a year for critically low hemoglobin. I have energy to run around with my 3-year-old granddaughter. I have her 40 plus hours a week. And a lot of times I have all 4 of my grandkids, which are all under the age of 7, running around with them every single day. Something I couldn't do with my 14-year-old because I just couldn't function. My daughter will tell you that she primarily was taking care of him until I got started on Plexus, because I was asleep at 5 o'clock at night. So I would get woke up by her for supper and I would go back to sleep. It was not a great life. So very short synopsis of what it's helped me with, but it is truly amazing.
Oh my Lanta. Joni, I have goosebumps. I did not know that you struggled with that basically for your entire life, but even into adulthood, and now like the differences from mom to grandma, it's just like, it makes me want to like start crying. I am so glad that you listened to the nice little nudge from your friend so that you are here to share with us.
It was a much
so
bigger
exciting.
It was much bigger than a nudge, but yeah, and I was 25 or 26 when I started getting sick. I did hair at the time, and I ran 5 miles a day. I lived in the gym. I loved weightlifting and dancing, and I started falling down when I was running, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me for a long time. And then a sports doctor actually diagnosed me and started me on a treatment. But at that point, I was in a wheelchair. I was back living at my parents' house with my 5-year-old, and they had home health providers coming in daily to help take care of me. And then I started on the medication. I still, to this day, I still take my B12 injections. I don't take them weekly anymore. I only have to take them once a month. But yeah, it's definitely changed my life completely.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Absolutely.
Probably gonna have goosebumps the rest of the night. I don't know.
It's pretty surprising.
It's amazing what these products can do for you, not just your energy, but your health overall. All right, mama friends, who else wants to let us know how these products make you be a better mama?
I'll share real quick. These products allowed me to be the mama I wanted to be. When I first started, I was not the mom I wanted to be, and I didn't have the energy, and I just couldn't keep up between work and being a mom. And that was with one. Now I have three, and I can't imagine being like that. Like, I can't imagine being basically like a robo mom or momming from the couch. And so I'm just so thankful that like I get to be the mom that I envisioned for myself. And that's just makes my heart so happy. So.
I love that for you, but most importantly for your babies.
I was so blessed to have Plexus also gently put in my lap, in my face by my sweet mom. And that was before I even knew Dylan, before I had any kids. And at that point, I was in college and I was planning my college schedule around literally having time to get back to my dorm, back to my apartment to take a nap. Like, I cannot even go back to how fatigued and tired and like sugar drowned I was. Like, I was living on the sugar. Like, I had to have it to survive. And I just can't, looking back at that time, I have no idea how I would handle our now 2 toddlers, will be 3 in July, if I was still living like that. So I'm so grateful that my mom was, yes, so gentle in telling me what I was about to start.
Thank goodness for mom. What would we do without mom? I literally always feel like so inspired by these products after hearing how they have helped so many people. And sometimes I get goosebumps because it's almost surreal how huge of an impact they can have, not just on your health, but how you get to show up for your family, and most importantly, the babies who are looking at you and looking up to you all the time, whether it is from the sidelines or when you are momming with them crawling all over you, that you have the energy. And I am so thankful, not just for the products, but for all of you. And I know that your babies are so dang thankful as well for you hopping on, listening to see how these products could help you. We are going to give away a $25 gift card. And everybody's name just went into a drawing, so I just put it on my phone. And Shauna is the winner. So if you send me your address, I will get that to you. I also want to let you know that we have a coupon code for 10% off, plus a free bag of our clean mental clarity all natural energy drink that comes with it. And I'm just gonna up the ante just a little bit more. If you are thinking about jumping on, I would do it by tonight, because I'm going to give you a free pass card for day 1 of our step challenge. So you still get to get into our step challenge. It officially started today, but tomorrow you can hop in with us and it's cut off. I'm shutting the doors with a vault to get in on our Fitbit watch. Is that what it is? A Garmin watch. A smartwatch. That's what we're giving away, is a smartwatch. I will not keep you any longer, but I just want to thank all of you for taking time out of your day to share how these products have helped you as a mom so that other moms who are struggling could also know how they could possibly help them as well. And I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your Monday night.